You see this? See this right here? See this? This is what rapper money buys you. I got pro team. So,
Kevin Abstract released new music.
that's it. That's the tweet. We've been knew that Kevin Ian was gonna drop more music, probably like an EP form, and he confirmed that on his Twitter today, that has been his setup, and that we're probably getting around 10 tracks for the whole album. I don't know why I'm wheezy right now, so give me a hot little second. He's been doing like this little random Q&A thing on Twitter. Rick Rubin was actually the person to tell him to like do this increments of 3 kind of EP release, which is cool. I mean, one of the fucking greats. He didn't make Revival great. We have here the second set of 3. It's called Ghettobaby. It's got one of my favorite album artworks. I don't know. I just think it's sick. It's pretty fucking cool. I gotta admit something to you guys.
What? Tell us what?
I already listened to one of them. I know. I listened to Baby Boy today. He posted it earlier this afternoon with a video, and I was like, I can do it. I can wait. I can wait. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. The music video is gorgeous. I love it, and the song itself is amazing. It's actually the song of Let's Get Married that everybody's been clamoring for. I literally just played Arizona Baby, the first 3 that came out, to make sure that everything's gonna flow into this next set of 3 tracks. Oh man, he hit that shit. Also, I know you see some changes in my living room. We had to replace Frank Ocean because he kept falling over, so can we get an F in the chat for Frank? I didn't throw him away, don't worry. He's behind my TV right now, but he just kept falling over. We also replaced Overwatch with a hilarious Michael Jordan poster that I found at a thrift store that simply says victory and defines what that means, in case you didn't know. Let's just strap on those strap-ons and peg some music. So this first track is called Corpus Christi.
Was on tour in Europe. I tried coke with this kid. See, I need anything to make me feel less lonely. I get my aunt Becky passing my pride. Well, let me call I've been a bad nephew, son, boyfriend, whatever they call it.
Damn.
So if you wake up feeling lonely, let you felt yesterday, the boy you gotta let me go. I wonder if Ameer think about me. Or
Oh shit.
Think about me, the people that surround me, and how I let them down. I'm doing that right now by even fucking talking about this. I'm sorry, Dom. I probably shouldn't be putting all our problems in the front lawn. At what point do I do it for myself instead of thinking about the set? My sister be on Instagram trying to air me out, all because it won't give my niece a fucking shout out.
Wow. That was the most personal thing he's ever written. Oh wow. Oh my god. That is one of, if not his best song. Like, yeah, it's... hold on. I've already heard Baby Boy, so I'm just like... That was like the most personal thing he's ever done. Like, I thought his junkie verse was personal. We're gonna run this track back because there was a lot of shit he said.
Sometimes I feel like all I'm gonna have is my money, and my day one homies just gonna be left with their money. Me and my cousin will play ball day trying to perfect that fade away. I just hope when it's my turn to not see tomorrow, y'all can forgive me for any pain that I ever seem to cause you. I help niggas get deals, I help niggas get healed, but I still feel like niggas wanna see me killed.
I didn't expect to have, like, my heart blown. Thank you, Ian, for being open enough to put this on a record, and I don't know, like, thank you. That's just an ultimate form of artistic expression to me, just being that open. Why is Shuda? I know you just heard that intro. I don't...
No.
Why is that on the next cue? I don't... Okay. But seriously, I admire this song a lot. I admire Corpus Christi a lot. It's one of the most personal songs I've heard in a really long time. That's real life shit. That he's just talking about real life shit. There's no extra metaphors or anything. It's just, this is what I did with my life over the last 2 years, and I am sorry for how I acted. I'm sorry for putting on a show, putting his art on before his family. He recognizes that maybe some of the shit got to his head, not in like an egotistical way, but in that sense of like the job taking more importance than a relationship. He's like saying, I haven't done anything for me. I keep worrying about everyone else. I keep worrying about the shows. I keep worrying about the fans. I have yet to worry about me, and that's a big thing that I got from this song and why he's putting out a solo project and the sound of this solo project and what he's talking about. This is him definitely taking his time for him. Like I said in my past reaction last week with the first 3 tracks, he's finally recognizing that he needs to pay attention just as much to himself as all of his friends and all of his family. It's really admirable for him to try to apologize for stuff that you don't necessarily have to apologize for. I mean, he's just airing his shit out. He thinks about people so much and he cares for people so much that a lot of his decisions he feels hurts others and it just makes him anxious. I could go on a long time about how impactful that track is just by itself. Again, thank you, Ian, for making that and having the balls to release something like that, because that takes strength. Admitting weakness or admitting fault, even if it's not so much there as it is what's being blown up in your own head because of anxiety, that's strong. That's strength. That's mental stability. That's mental growth. That's mental progress. So thank you, and I hope you thank yourself in the mirror or feel good that you actually put that song out. Okay, this next song's called Baby Boy. Again, I've heard it, but it's gorgeous and
Every time I find myself
at this point, you're pretty much out of my mind.
I need to find the right way to your house.
This album's setting up to be like at least album of the year. I love this fucking song so much. Romil and Jack just fucking killed this production too. Like, listen to. This is the most Lush thing I have ever heard since shopping at Lush. That's like one of my favorite songs of the year, man. I mean, Corpus Christi for sure, but that as a song, yes. And this is Mississippi. Ooh. Oh, I like this a lot. Whoa. I wish I knew what the fuck you were saying. Oh man. Oh man. Dude, that is fucking. This is so beautiful, dude. Oh, I just want to listen to it again. I just want to like play it front to back again. And that's it. I don't even want to talk about it. Dude, this is setting up to be one of the most vulnerable things I have ever heard. The amount of respect I have for him is just through the fucking roof. These songs are so personal. He is just letting it all out. Cat's out of the damn bag, dude. With fame and shit, he realized what he became. And it's not so much he became like this egotistical monster, like, oh, I'm the shit, blah, 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 I'm got the #1 album. He became like this monster to him. That's what the album cover looks like, for Ghettobaby at least. So dark and it's like evil looking, but he's smiling. His teeth are always the thing people call attention to with Kevin. He's probably insecure about what they look like. They're not perfect teeth, you know? They're like a very unique thing about him. It's an imperfect smile. And he feels like an imperfect person, but that's what makes him beautiful. But then the whole thing is dark around him. Ooh, there's so many layers, and I love it. I'm milking the cow. I'm not milking a cow. I don't know why I said that. You see what I'm trying to get at. Talking about his imperfections, and that's what makes him an artist. That's what makes him create and be inspired and be inspirational for others, for me, for you guys. And now I kind of think what that Baby Boy music video was about. Jabari was the star of it, being like a creature and just like staring the camera down and shit. And then he got up, turned into a zombie, and everyone followed him. And then Ian came at that last frame and just watched that happen. To me, what that did represent is just like, you know, the typical story of people just follow whoever's popular. Kind of like what Childish Gambino did with This Is America, where he did the dances and everybody was following him with the dances but not paying attention to anything in the background. He came from a lower spot, rose up, and then everybody just followed him, turned into a zombie, because that's what fame does. Now I think that's what he viewed himself as, this creature crawling on the ground and then attracted all these people. He came in the last frame to see what he has become. He just watched Brockhampton Kevin attract all these people, and now the Kevin we're getting now, the Ian we're getting now, is him reflecting on what he has done to himself and what he views himself as. This is turning out to be just a big old self-reflection record. He's just making himself own up to the things that he believes he needs to admit fault for. And obviously he brought up Ameer, and this is the first time, I believe, in music form that they even talked about it. They kind of addressed it in Iridescence, but this is, he just straight up said, I wonder what Ameer thinks about me, or all of this, or all of us. I wonder what I think about me. I don't even think about me. And then he's just like writing these lyrics, and then all of a sudden he's just like, bing, holy shit, I don't think about me. Why don't I think about me? That's where the album's coming from, dude. He's finally thinking about himself. And in thinking about himself, he's going to think about all the shit that he believes is wrong, and he's going to apologize for, which takes a giant heart and takes a whole lot of humbleness to admit all of this stuff and put it in music and release it. There's so much respect in everything that he's doing right now. I just like, that's all I gotta say. You know, obviously I love this shit. These set of songs are just so goddamn beautiful. They evoke just feelings of summer and love and warmth, but talking about such personal, sometimes dark subject matter. Corpus Christi, like having such a religious song title, it sounds like a confessional. All 6 of these songs are goddamn phenomenal. Holy shit. Wow. I don't know what else to say, man. I like have an ego check moment right now. Like, I feel just relaxed, calm, ready to get over myself and move forward. Like, okay. That's all I gotta say about it. It's fucking beautiful. I'm so goddamn excited for next week to hear the ending of this beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Down there, you'll find my social media and stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. LaCroix, sponsor me, and I will see you in the next video, which should be soon. And in Tabby time, that means 3 years from now.